Welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Burke. Hope you're having a great day. This video is about cheap Walmart ceramic sprays and cleaning sticky buttons found in most of your foreign sports cars. I hope you find this video helpful and it may apply to anyone anywhere. Please like and subscribe. I have my Facebook page where you can keep up on my activities as well. I begin with a shout out to John, owner and tech at Automotive Chemistry Detailing in Paris, Texas. He has done a very good job for me and my wife and has been very helpful. Check out his Facebook page and possibly website. I think the Facebook page is best. Here is his business card as well. I have done at least 3 videos with John in the distant past, one more recently, and now this one. You can watch them for just various information. This video has 2 parts. The first part is relative to cheap ceramic sprays. The second part is about the sticky buttons in the foreign sports cars. I had always wanted a good ceramic coat on my cars, make them easier to clean and, keep the bug and bird and all that kind of good gooey stuff off the cars a little better. So I was wondering if the Walmart cheapy ceramic sprays were any good. For example, the Jay Leno Radiant. So he had me stop by his shop and test the Jay Leno spray. The materials that will be used throughout the video and that you will want for ceramic coating and removing the goo off of sticky buttons are as follow. Thin microfiber towels. These are usually cheap, thinner, low pile, just for everyday cleaning, and they can be disposable. Then you'll need the thicker premium microfiber towels. These are a little more costly, thicker, high pile, possibly lint-free, reusable. People will use them for glass, cars, all kinds of good stuff. Then you'll have the ceramic spray. And for this video, I had been curious about the Chemical Guys Hydro Speed, which should be pretty good. And then Jay Leno's Radiant. Now, finally, for cleaning buttons and stuff, now the regular microfiber towels, the thin ones, along with the 70% isopropyl alcohol, which is cheap. The alcohol is for cleaning the sticky buttons. All right, beginning this first segment, so going over cheaper ceramic coating sprays that you can find virtually anywhere, such as Jay Leno's and Chemical Guys, since they are 2 of the better ceramic coatings from Walmart. Remember, you or we will be using inexpensive low pile microfiber towels and thicker high pile premium microfiber towels. Quick basic instructions for the cheap sprays is spray the clean area with a few more sprays than instructed. For example, if they say 3, do 4. If they say 4, do 6, and so forth. Anyway, using a cheap but decent low pile towel to gently and with no pressure spread the coating. Using the same or similar towel, gently and with no pressure buff the area. Now, you can do all this a second time if you want to. And then finally, you need to let it sit for a little bit and cure. Not forever, not for hours upon hours, but you need to let it sit for a little while before you test it out or drive the vehicle. John, Automotive Chemistry Detailing, gave me a big smile for this fun demonstration for us. He tested the Jay Leno Radiant ceramic spray on the right-hand side of the hood. Ultimately, it did pretty well. You just have to use more of the contents, like spray, more times than what the instructions tell you to. Here is what happened in the test. And please excuse the fan noise in the background. Hope you can hear everything okay. Now this is the side of the demonstration hood that has had anything on it, or
So
no?
this side was coated,
Oh, okay.
and the other side wasn't, right?
Okay.
And so you can kind of still see that, right? This one cleaned up a lot easier than that one did,
Right.
but it's been sitting in the...
It has been sitting a while. So, okay. Just wanted to double check on that.
And just kind of see how that floats off.
Oh, right.
So it's got a drag to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So again, we'll just dry that off.
Another dry off.
And then rub it in. No pressure.
No pressure, okay. Just
Very
easy
light,
going.
very light.
Because you're wanting to slime it on, right?
Very lightly gliding over and spreading out.
Okay, spread it out. No puns intended.
Okay. Come back with a high pile.
High pile, that was low. And the high will give you that buff out look, I guess.
Now, first of all, you can tell that
Oh, it's
has
definitely
really
a lot
good,
shiny.
reflection in it already.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know if it will show up on this
Well,
video that well, but man, it's
Let's hope that we see some good.
runs off well.
I mean, definitely, you know, if you had low pressure water,
Yeah,
that
right.
would come right off.
I mean, it's definitely kind of eating a little bit.
Yeah, the soap kind of hurts us here to see.
Oh, because being a surfactant, it's wanting to grab a hold. And how does it feel wiping it back off?
The
Gently wiping it off,
the
I guess,
wipe off-
right?
Wipe off is great.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go ahead and delete our videos, Bert.
Not that good.
Not doing the best.
All right, so a second try, because we can feel this side that's been ceramic coated, did well. No drag on the towel. This side, it did drag on the towel a little bit, so it wasn't that good. Thank you for the analysis.
Yeah. Well, let's just try and use our low gap only, as
Okay.
it says, and see what we get.
All right, sprayed more.
Yes.
Sprayed a little more this time.
6 sprays instead of 4.
Right.
Okay. And then now I'm just gonna level it, which is the spreading softly, to just make sure you're covering all the surface that you want to cover.
Right.
And then perhaps we buff off with our low nap as well.
Now that looks a lot better, at least from the angle that I'm sitting at.
Sure.
Now you're still not. Now the buff off, you're applying a little bit of pressure, but
So
initially not really.
Realistically not. I'm still using very light, like 2
Okay.
fingers. There's no pressure on here, right?
Okay.
Because you don't need to. The
Right.
more pressure you apply with a
The
dry
more you're
cloth,
going to rip off.
the more you're going to damage the paint here. So
Okay.
you want to be as gentle as possible. But now, Bert, let's see what that feels like.
Oh, that feels much better.
Okay. Well, what did I do
Lot-
afterwards? Is I put some water on it, you know, and maybe I shelled it off real fast.
Right.
So perhaps this is the better way to let it sit and cure for a little while before you touch it with water again.
Yep. At least for this product.
That worked really well. The shine is really nice. The reflection is really deep, and it's very slick to the touch right there. So
Yeah.
I would say that product is a good quality product.
You just got to know how to use it.
Just hey, it's all in trial and error.
Right. Right. Okay, so yeah, the other side with
Owner's pride.
$300. I wasn't going to tell him your secret sauce, I
My
guess.
pink sauce, man.
Yeah, the pink sauce.
This is the special baby right here.
So this is very good ceramic coating.
Now that went on like a lot easier. It dry it a lot quicker, right?
Easier and quicker, yes.
So now feel that. Maybe versus the other side.
Oh, good Lord.
What do you think?
It's close, but it was much more effortless.
Sure.
Much more effortless, and it seems like it's deeper. It may end up being stronger, like a better
Strength,
layering.
For sure. Strength, for
Okay.
sure. Absolutely. If
Gotcha.
you pay $20 for a product, you're going to get $20, right?
Right. Yeah, no
this one
doubt.
here was super high quality, and it's a great product. So even though I have that one, I
Right.
still utilize the higher quality product.
Yeah. So probably used $1's worth over here. Maybe used about $10 worth over here.
Yeah, it's definitely
I mean,
an expensive product,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so you get what you pay for.
Oh, the other piece, here we go. Okay, so that does have really good property to it, right?
Yep,
You see
that's
all
not
the
too bad.
individual
Yeah,
beads?
it's beating up. Right.
All right, there you go. That's a good representation, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this side.
That seems like it worked a little bit more quickly over here. So that was a little faster.
But all in all, both sides are beating and cheating.
Yes. So now it'd be like we said, layering, thickness, and therefore lastability, cleanability, ultimately.
Absolutely.
So-
Absolutely. This right here will protect any kind of weather elements that drop on the vehicle. It'll protect
Right.
you from bird flu inching.
Right.
Leave it on there for weeks, but it
Yeah.
will help protect. This right here, this is a Walmart product.
Yeah.
And for the DIY that wants to do something at home,
Yeah.
that J. Leno's radiant is very, very good. This will last longer, but this for a DIY or enthusiast in their driveway is
Right.
absolutely beautiful.
But still having to use a little bit more of the product than what the directions
Sure.
say.
Well, it's just going
to
be
do
a
it
quality.
better.
It's just
Yeah.
going to be a quality of product. But
Yeah, and like
again,
you said, experimenting a little.
For someone in their driveway,
Yep.
it was super easy.
Yep.
Spray, level, buff, done.
Yep.
Protection is...
Here are the instructions again. Just remember you need to spray extra, wipe it down gently, no pressure at all, buff it gently, and let it cure for a little bit. And you might want to do a second application. If you're using something cheap, you probably need a little more of it to really get the quality you want. Next up are sticky buttons. And you know what? On these really hot summer days, like it is around here, cars like Jaguars, Porsches, Ferraris, they really do get sticky buttons. And I watched a couple of different videos and also spoke with Auto Prime Detailing. That's Baron. He did one of the local car shops, 66 Corvettes. He looked at my wife's car, and he's able to clean this kind of stuff up if you're in the Paris, Texas area, as well as John at Automotive Chemistry Detailing. Anyway, again, you're going to be using probably some really cheap towels. So, because you're going to want to throw them away once you're done. Then you're going to be using the isopropyl alcohol. I have used the 70%. And so here's what happened. Now, I've got my isopropyl alcohol here, 70%, and just a nice little cheap Walmart microfiber. Going to get a dabble, pretty good dabble there. And let's start wiping this thing down. See how it goes. And look, one wipe. I've already got a bunch of goo on there. Move my finger a little bit. Wipe a little bit more. Wow. I guess I'm pretty lucky. I've seen videos where this stuff does not wipe off quite so quickly and easily, but this certainly has. So there's one good first layer of goo. I'm not trying to hit the white, I guess, labeling per se. Kind of avoiding that a little bit. Man, it's still coming off easily. Just got more goop. It's kind of hard getting in the nooks. This is where if you've got some fingernails, they would really help you out. Oh, see, I just accidentally took some of that white off. I scrubbed too hard with too much alcohol. Shame on me. Well, there you go. There's a good example of a little too much. Now, of course, if you're an auto detailer, yeah, you better be really careful. Avoid some of these little pictures and icons and things like that. Just, man, really, really delicate and careful. It's like right on the inside of this, sticky like right in here. Find a new, less dirty spot on this towel. And see what I can get right there. Hopefully I'm not in your way too much to see this. Yeah, inside of the door a little bit here. Oh my gosh, look at that. I need to make sure you can see this. See, that just came right along here. God dog. Well, you know, people put their hands there all the time, so I guess that's to be expected. But I kept noticing my hand dragging on it. Good gosh. I'm not sure I can tell you just exactly how annoying this is. I mean, yeah, you want a luxury feeling car? Yeah, look at all that. That's just from right here. You want a luxury feeling car, but at what expense? I mean, okay, you got tons of money. Well, fine. Waste your money on sending all this stuff off somewhere to get them just cleaned up so you can do it all over again. Because that's what some of the mail-off places do. You can send all your bezels and stuff, and they'll recoat them, get all the sticky stuff off, just start over, and they get back to you like new. But yeah, that's stupid money. It really is. Sometimes good old American plastic is just the way to go. You see that state? Watch. Oh my goodness. Golly. And that's strong too. Look. Good Lord. So did I mention that this is rather irritating? Yeah, I think so. What I did was got some alcohol on here, and I just did this number, just like I wanted to sand it with sandpaper, basically. And just a little bit of alcohol, constantly a little bit of alcohol, and just really hunkering down on it, pulling on this towel, and just like trying to polish it, sand it all at the same time. It just happened to be very sticky, extremely tenacious in terms of not wanting to get rid of the goo. So anyway, you might really have to work this thing hard. But I mean, you know, you saw the previous video clip. It did not want to let go of the rag. But it does now. It's fine. It just took a whole lot more work than what I expected. So there you go. I already put a little bit of alcohol on here and just went over a small part of this bezel, and I'm getting dirt. of course, I guess, you know, it's a 2016. It's been here in Texas heat. It's to be expected. So, you know, you may not want to press quite so hard at first. Just kind of rub some of the alcohol into this gently. So, you know, when you do it yourself, you'll experiment, you'll get the hang of it. Unless you get angry and decide to take it to a detailer because you're frustrated. So, let somebody else do it and pay them good money. It's taken a while. This thing is super sticky, and it's kind of like the inside of the door handle. So I thought I would show you. I took my thumbnail, and can you see all this right there? Let me zoom in a little bit. So that's what we're taking off, for better or worse. And yeah, you know, type of plastic it is, all that good jazz. Just got to be careful the alcohol is not actually tearing up your plastic. But that's what I'm getting off. All right, scraped it again for a second go round. And you know, when you look really close at this, you can start seeing the actual good plastic up underneath. So not sure if you can see it showing up on the camera that well, but yeah, it's coming off little by little. I'm kind of doing a big swath, but what the heck. All right, it's hot, it's summer, which is partly why all these buttons probably get really sticky to begin with. I've cleaned this outer bezel here and this one down here. They are clean, they are smooth. So I use the 70%. You might consider 50% if you feel like this is digging into the plastic too much. That's why you want to do a test area. But I feel like it did pretty well for me. You can use your thumbnail maybe like I did to scrape up some of the goo and wipe that off. Might be a little more expedient. And just doing these for what I've done, yeah, it's a dirty towel. And it's really bad. So it is a 2016. I would say if you've got a Jag, Porsche, Ferrari, whatever, do this and then keep checking it over the years, because this is not fun at all. So anyway, I hope this really helps. Hope you enjoyed the video with the ceramic coating test. I think that, like the Jay Leno's ceramic spray, you gotta spray extra for it to really do a good job, but it does a good job. So I'm gonna be using that, and I hope this worked out well for y'all to see this. And I'm gonna keep working on the car. It's gonna be another few hours. Woohoo! So with that, please don't sweat to death. Please relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.